So, the Nintendo Switch 2, huh? Well, let's see, I took some notes here. In case you missed it, here's what's going on. It's going to have a larger screen by about 2 inches, just a little over. The original Nintendo Switch has a screen of 6.2 inches. And this next one is going to be 8.4. A little bit bigger size there, by about 2 inches or so. It's going to have a bit of a matte finish, perhaps textured, if my eyes serve me correctly. Now, none of this is confirmed. It's just what I gathered by watching the video of the big reveal. It looks like a textured matte finish, anyhow. It's going to have actual buttons on it for the power, for the volume. You're going to have probably the same charging port as the Nintendo Switch. So in case you buy a Switch 2 and you lose the charger, if you have a Switch 1, chances are probably be able to go ahead and use that charger to charge your Switch 2 until you can buy a replacement. Maybe. I haven't confirmed that, but maybe. It's going to have a headphone jack. How about that, Jack? Can you imagine that in 2025? All these different companies saying, oh, no, we're not going to do that anymore. We don't need those. We've got Bluetooth. Well, Nintendo is keeping the headphone jack alive, thankfully. So you got that to look forward to. You can actually plug some headphones into it. You don't have to go out and buy Bluetooth headphones. Make your head hurt from all of the microwaves. It's going to have a kickstand that runs the length of the system in the back. If you have a Switch 1, you may know that kickstand is very meager. It doesn't do a good job. It's so tiny and it snaps off all the time with just the lightest touch. This next one is going to have a substantial system length kickstand, kind of a U shape in the back, and you can push it down. Actually, you can push the system down and it'll still be standing, but you can move it downwards. You can play it at an angle, of all things. What else we got? Larger Joy-Cons, of course, because it's got a larger screen. Can you imagine how silly that would have been if they increased the screen size, but they had the same size Joy-Cons? So I didn't even need to tell you that, but just in case you were wondering, they will be larger to fit the screen. And they're going to be... the system itself is mostly black, okay? There's going to be a little bit of color, kind of like a red... It looks like a red jelly coating underneath the thumbstick on the right side, and then blue under the left side, like a jelly coating. Also, following the same color scheme, you have the connecting pieces on the left and right on the top that also have a SL and SR button. Like on the top, your shoulder buttons. When you turn the Joy-Con sideways and you're playing like this, you'll have the SL and SR buttons on the top. And that top piece is going to be colored to match the jelly coating underneath the thumbsticks on whichever side you're talking about. So, you know, you have that to look forward to. You also get some battery indicator lights going on. Several buttons that I'm not familiar with. I don't know what they do. One looked like it may be a sync button, and then the other kind of looked like almost like a little light sensor or some kind of thing. Some shit. Also, they'll have the attachable top parts of the Joy-Cons that the Nintendo Switch had. You know, a little... It's like a black piece, about yay big, and you slide it on the top, and it makes playing with the Joy-Con alone a little bit more ergonomically comfortable. And difference here is these are going to snap onto the top instead of slide on the way they did on the Nintendo Switch, on the original. Okay, so please look forward to that. Please look forward to a more click-on, snap-on, click-off, snap-off system instead of a sliding system for not just those things, but for actually the Joy-Cons themselves, right? They're going to kind of click into place on the side via a female receptacle on the Joy-Con hooking into the male connector of the system itself. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? Let me know in the comments below. And then what else? We've got a trailer. In this trailer for the system, they showed a Mario Kart game being played on a TV, so of course they're going to have the dock with it. You can get the dock there. You can place it on the dock, or you can play it on the go. That's kind of the draw of the system, isn't it? They're going to keep that going in 2025. They're also going to have the Joy-Con grip, where you take the Joy-Cons and you connect them to the grip on both sides, and it makes like a traditional controller kind of setup. You have that to look forward to. Please look forward to that. And then here's something. This is interesting. It's going to play Switch 2 and original Switch games mostly. It'll play most of the original Switch games, but probably not all of them. Stay tuned for more details on that. And then there's going to be when it comes, you might say, well, what do you mean more details? There's going to be more details given out at the Nintendo Direct on the Switch 2 coming on 4/2/25, April 2nd, year of our Lord 2025. For more info on this 2025 release, we do know that much. I don't know what the date is going to be. It'd be really something if they do the Direct and like available now. Run out to Kmart and you'll be able to find one. And then the Switch 2 experience is going to be happening. Events worldwide. Registration opens January 17th at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can register until January 26th. Now, you register for that, you're going to be entered into a drawing, kind of a sweepstakes. And if you get drawn, why, you can go ahead and get yourself a plane ticket and fly out to one of those cities to experience the Switch 2 at one of these events. And I think that's a little strange that they're doing a sweepstakes, but it's not my decision to make. They're going to be in New York on April 4th through the 6th, in LA April 11th through the 13th, and then Dallas, Texas from April 25th to the 27th. And then there are going to be more events around the world, but I don't live outside the United States, so you can look into that yourself if you're somewhere out there. All right, bye.